Here we go.
Oh man. Hi everybody. How are we doing today? Hope you're having a wonderful fucking day. Hope it was great. Hope the weekend is going to be even better. We are inviting you to join us tonight. Um, couple of interesting things in the news this week, Farty.
Who's we, sucker?
We.
Who's we, sucker?
Who's you? I
You
know that's
forgot
a.
to introduce me.
Oh, okay.
Never mind.
No, I understand that was a cat thing from Red Dwarf. I get it.
Actually, it's a Dirty Harry thing.
Was it Dirty Harry? Oh.
Yep.
Oh yeah, they
And,
used it in they use it
and
in
we
Red
ain't gonna
Dwarf.
just let you walk out of here like that, are we? Who's we, sucker? It's me. And listen, and me.
um yeah, so we've got this interesting stuff from Ubisoft. We'll start off the night with this. I don't know if you've seen this or not, Farty. Here, let me go ahead and share this with everybody. Um Oops. Don't want to do
I've just
that.
been bombarded with bloody Gamergate 2.0.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, well then here's something that'll really please you.
We're trying out some Parker moves from the new Assassin's Creed Shadows. Let's go.
I don't understand this.
So they're trying to sell they're trying to sell stop screen sharing. Assassin's Creed to people by having people do parkour stunts.
Hey, you fit and healthy young people that do outside sports, come in and be fat, lazy slob cunts in the fucking dark, dank fucking basement playing this game that you don't have to move with.
Yeah.
That'll really work.
Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking. Like seriously, it's dumb as fuck to be putting yourself into this box where you're just fucking where you're just fucking what's the word I'm looking for? Um oh, there's my camera. Um I forgot where I was going with this. But it's dumb as hell to try. Okay, let me back it up. It's dumb as hell to try to sell a video game, using parkour people. Parkour people, I don't even fucking know who are these people. Like, who are you marketing this game to?
I think parkour is one of the gayest fucking sports out there.
I mean, it's fine.
I mean, it's hurting yourself with style pretty well much.
Yeah, it can be. But someone leaked a clip of some actual in-game stuff. You want to see that, Farty?
Yeah.
Okay, let's watch. Let's watch this. Share audio.
Resentment can grow quietly without much warning after a storm. Mushrooms can too. Shiitake?
Mushrooms. The smell.
That was some top tier voice acting, wasn't it, Farty?
Sounded like AI.
I'm going to talk like this the whole rest of the stream.
Sounds like word to voice or text to voice fucking
Like a
shit
TTS,
from,
yeah.
yeah, from about fucking I don't know, bloody 8 years ago or so.
Oh, it's Moon Man. Moon Man's back. So yeah.
You remember when they were doing those videos where like it was cartoons, but it was AI? Well, it wasn't really AI. It was more
Yeah.
fucking algorithm generated, and you could just type the words, and like the cartoon would do the talking. You could have it having a conversation with other cartoons and all this kind of shit. And it sounded a bit like that. All monotone, and it was no
Oh,
punctuation and
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. You can do similar things with a website called Fake You. It's like the word fake and then YOU.
Mm.
Yeah, it's hire some fucking voice actors that actually know what the fuck they're doing. Like,
Mhm.
I know it's just a fucking NPC, but like emote, god damn it. Seriously. This game is gonna be a fucking dumpster fire party.
Oh well. What do
Oh
you
wow.
expect nowadays? Most of them are.
Yeah. Most of them are in fact dumpster fires. Oh my god, Rabbit, you have plenty of food and you have plenty of water. You are not getting up on that fucking sink. It's not happening. Sorry, I had to derail the fucking stream for that. But yeah, this game, I think this game is going to sell. The problem is, I think this game is actually going to end up selling really well, especially on console. I don't think it's going to sell well on PC because I think they are planning on porting it to PC. But I think the console players are going to pick it up and run with it and just completely make sure that the game actually performs somewhat, decently. Because you have people who are so blindly loyal to like franchises, they can't smell the fart through their own jeans,
Mhm.
But yeah, that's where I'm at with it. Oh my god, fine. You can go in there, but I'm not turning the faucet on. Go ahead. Sneak in.
The last game that I really was paying attention to was Fallout 4. I was only mainly just watching fucking
Watching other people play.
playthroughs.
The only thing for Fallout I ever watched, I played some Fallout 76 because my brother wanted me to play with him, and I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. So I played with him. That was no big deal.
Ooh.
But the only Fallout thing that I have ever like experienced was they on a channel called Story Mode. It's like run by the Internet Historian. They did a video on one of the Fallout games. I don't know which one it was, but like the dude's baby went missing and he's like running around all over the place to look, for him. And it turns out his baby turned into an old man while he was in the, in cryo sleep or whatever. And then I'm like, this is just convoluted bullshit, isn't it? Like, you're just padding the runtime, aren't you? So I was just kind of like, whatever. Yeah, I didn't really get into Fallout too much. Yeah, Assassin's Creed, I think it's gonna sell really well, especially on console. PC, it's not gonna sell that well. That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
Mhm.
You ready to see what we have next, Freddie?
All right.
Okay. Now, try not to laugh.
In the shower, on a walk through the Dylan Hour, feeling sweet, feeling sour. I feel nothing. The Dylan Hour. My couch is open, it's better than therapy. all you soccer moms, all your days and bends, all your bottom boys, my bisexual fans. Come one and all, disassociate with me. It's free. Grab a drink, or 2 or 3. You have no friends, all good, you got me. It's the Dylan Hour. Love ya.
Oh my God, Farty, you're being so dramatic. You're being so dramatic, Farty. What is with this? Come on, sir. Oh,
Sorry,
man.
I'm allergic to bullshit.
You mean you don't want to watch the hour-long
Oh,
Dylan
fuck
Mulvaney talk show?
Fuck no.
Oh, but Farty, it's a
Yeah.
full hour of Dylan Mulvaney.
How many less views did it get from fucking Michelle Obama?
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, Dylan Mulvaney is coming out with a show that looks like it'll be interesting.
Oh well, Netflix is giving bloody fucking Meghan Markle her 19th bloody show with nothing to show for it for her first lot.
Well, that's Netflix being vastly retarded. I mean, I could probably get a show from Netflix, and they'd probably pay for it. And they'd probably be like, okay, well, here's a budget of $200,000. Make me a pilot. Oh, okay, I'll make you a pilot. Yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of tired. Today might be a really short stream again.
Yeah, well, the latest one's a cooking show, and apparently fucking something about she doesn't even do the cooking.
Who?
Meghan.
Oh, Meghan Markle, right?
Meghan Markle, fucking. They call her and fucking Prince Harry a few different nicknames like Cringe and Whinge and the Ginge and Cringe. Fucking, I call them the ducks of sausages.
The ducks of sausages.
Yeah, because the ducks and duckess of sausages.
Oh my God.
Because the Duke and Duchess of Sussex.
Oh my God.
But that's been repealed, so they're not really allowed to use that anymore.
Oh wow.
The Sussex is. But
Sausage
she'll still
roll.
fucking. Yeah, she's trying to make a fucking kid's identities ambiguous because once the parents lost the Sussex title, well, they're HRHs and so did the kids.
Oh my
So
God.
the kids should be Markles, not fucking Sussexes. But she
Right.
reckons that they're Sussexes trying to fucking hang on to the name.
Yeah. Oh, that's really fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Don't
Considering
mind me.
considering they're not even her kids too, they're renter kids.
Rent-a-kids. I love that term.
They're actors.
Are they actually though?
Yeah.
Like everyone knows?
Oh well, it's one of the worst kept secrets. It's a worse kept secret than fucking Israel's nuclear program.
Oh my God. Talking about
There's plenty of evidence out there. Like there's a couple of occasions where like they caught with a fake baby bump that she's gone to sit down and it folded in like an awkward way that like baby bumps don't fold.
Right.
There's a couple of times where she's crouched down and got up like there was no weight on her. And she had a full baby bump back then. There was another time where she got up and the baby bump basically sunk down to her knees.
Right.
Let's see. There's hardly any photos of the kids, and when you do see them, you can't see their faces. Fucking, let's see, there was a couple of photos of Megan carrying a few-month-old baby that's like bigger than her torso. Like, no shit, look like one of those kids that you get that like they're like really realistic, and you have them. They're usually leaning up against the wall. They look like they're crying,
Yeah.
and fucking she looked like she was carrying one of those.
But did she have? Hang on. Did she have one of these kids? Give me a second. Give me a second here. Did she have one of these?
No.
What the fuck is even going on here?
I don't fucking know. Well, that all depends on who she hires for the venue that she rarely brings the kids along to. Because Harry and Megan go fucking everywhere, but never take the kids anywhere.
Yeah.
Even down to fucking like Hungry Jack's to get a feed. The paparazzi followed her down there. She had a carload of her friends, but no bloody kids.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'm saying that every time you don't see her for with the kids, it's all because fucking she can't hire them for the day or something like that.
Right.
They're off doing another commercial or some shit.
Yeah, right. Don't mind me. I'm just fixing something I unplugged.
But if you think about it though, like she's from Hollywood, she'd think that some nonsense like this would work in the real world. She'd
Right.
know people who have child actors,
Right.
babies and all this kind of shit that'd be in like a long-term contract and all that. They
Right.
sign in NDAs to shut the fuck up and all this kind of stuff, so it wouldn't be like whistleblowing and all this kind of shit. And all she has to do is just keep paying the fucking bills, and then everyone's stung.
Yeah. That's. I don't know, man. She just needs to disappear off the fucking face of the planet. You know who else needs to disappear off the face of the planet?
What?
Fucking Ukraine. Zelensky.
Uh-huh.
Like, they're in the middle of peace talks. And yeah, they're apparently going to be like cutting up parts of the Ukraine and giving those parts to Russia.
Yeah.
But they're doing these fucking peace talks. And they've been doing them for what, the last 2 weeks now? Finally, like there's a ceasefire agreement. And then fucking Zelensky goes and bombs an airfield. Like, and then I'm reading an article where they're like, "Oh, it's fine that Ukraine did this because Russia never kept their promises. The Russia would have kept their promises if the Ukraine never fucking if the Ukraine wasn't fucking antagonizing people." Could you imagine what an asshole like Zelensky would be if he were like as smart as Kim Jong-il? Like, he's not smart, but he's smarter than fucking Zelensky.
Well, he needs to keep the grift going, you see. Now that America has said, no, we're not funding you, we're not funding this war anymore, you can go see fucking Europe. That's exactly what he did. He went and turtled off to Europe and went and sucked their dick. And the dumb fucks said, yep, no worries. Yeah. Like France has said they're going to fucking continue helping and all this kind of stuff. They're talking about fucking French, British, German, possibly even Australian peacekeepers going over there, and it's like, oh, go get fucked, you're not doing that. That's not happening. Public opinion's not fucking siding with Ukraine at all.
Right.
Like, what are we going to do if the Russians start shooting at us? It's not like we're going to return fire.
Right.
And then, it's mostly going to be provocation from fucking Ukraine because it's all been like that since the beginning.
Yeah.
And the whole fucking provocation with shooting at the Russian base was so that they'd retaliate, so that, see, look, the Russians, they're breaking the ceasefire again. It's like they always do.
it just blows my fucking mind that they could just that Zelensky could be this brazen and that he could be this fucking stupid.
They've been doing it the whole time.
Well, yeah, but it's still mind blowing, right? Like, am I the only one who thinks this?
Well, you're one of the very few, but there's like see, like you got a lot of people who got disdain for us involving ourselves in Ukraine for the simple reason it's all money. Oh, where's the money going to? But there's
Right.
vastly more levels of fuckery that's going on behind just the money. Like that, Zelensky's a dictator. Like Ukraine fucking started this. Like it was been going on since 2014. Um, like at the beginning of this round of it, 3 years ago, all of those hospitals and all of the orphanages and the vet clinics and the petting zoos and the old folks' homes and all that kind of shit the Russians were supposedly targeting, even never
Right.
existed or were being used as barracks and had fucking military vehicles sitting out the front or made a really, really, really big bang for a veterinary clinic,
Right.
So, storing weapons and shit there too. Like there was a couple of them. The Russians hit a fucking hit a shopping mall, and
Yeah.
oh Jesus Christ, for a shopping mall, it made an almighty fucking bang. Might have been the fucking all the bloody what was it? The attack, not the attack. It was the MLRS, MLRS missiles that were hiding there.
Yeah, all the munitions they were hiding in a fucking civilian population center.
Then you get onto the corruption, like the corruption before you get into the war corruption.
Yeah.
It was rampant from the fucking president all the way down to the lowest fucking the cunt who sweeps the streets. All right, and then you get into the military side of things, and that's got the whole fucking world involved. Like,
Right.
Zelensky comes out and says, "But we only received $1 billion of the dollars out of three fucking
You got
100 billions out of the 300 billions that you got."
you got more money than fucking God because the United States just gave it to you. We gave them fucking tanks and planes and shit.
Yeah.
Like, we gave them fucking firearms and fucking munitions.
Oh, with the planes, right? That fucking stink they were carrying on with getting the F-16s and all that shit.
Right.
And how we were saying how difficult it was going to be to train up Warsaw pack train pilots into Western type gear.
Right.
Yeah, well, we went through all the motions of getting them the planes and training up the pilots only to send them off to the front line with a rifle.
That's fucking hilarious, dude. No plane for you. If you're gonna complain about them, we'll just take them back. Oh fuck,
Well, that
dude.
was a waste of time and money, aircraft. But yeah, then there's the selling of the weapons.
Right.
That we couldn't account for any of the weapons that went over the border. The last we seen of them, they went into a vehicle. Most of the time, it wasn't even a Ukrainian military vehicle. In a lot of cases, some fuckwit in his Yugo pulls up, fucking loads up as many javelins as it can physically bloody carry, and off he fucking goes. Doesn't even leave his name. Bloke's not even in a fucking uniform. The assumption was, they must be going to the front because they're desperate. No. They're all going off to the fucking cartels and shit because, well, they want money. And I mentioned this before, where most of the Ukrainian army is on paper only for the simple reason that the US government is paying these troops for, existing, and the Ukrainians are basically underreporting their losses for the simple reason that the more troops that they have on the books, the fucking more money they're getting. So your brigade commander, who's supposed to be in charge of say fucking 500 dudes, he's only got 2, but he's still getting paid for fucking the other 3.
Yeah.
So that's how rampant the fucking corruption is, even when they're supposedly desperately in a time of war.
Yeah, it's fucking Zelensky's got to go. That's the bottom line of this all.
Well,
He's
that's the
got to
crux of
fucking
the matter.
go. Huh?
He shouldn't be anywhere near there in the first place because
Right.
by the Ukrainian constitution, he just ceased being the leader of the place like several months ago.
Yeah.
And I've been saying this for a good long while too, that it was Zelensky that needs to get the fuck out of there because he's been one of the biggest fucking roadblocks to all of this, only since because he's the mouthpiece. He's following the influence of people like Anthony Blinken and fucking Boris Johnson and stuff like that, and ultimately the fucking whim of the Democrat Party to keep the grift going. But he does have a financial vested interest in this himself. And if he'd done what Valery Zaluzhny had been saying this whole fucking time, and that's fucking negotiate, this wouldn't be a fucking an issue right now. So because Zelensky's now too deep into this, he can't fucking lose this or else he's in the shit. His only option is to continue this on either perpetually till he can find a way out or fucking basically lose and then suffer the consequences of all his fucking bullshit that he's been going on with. And fucking that's where he's going to be at. And regardless of what we want him to do now, like we've now got like Blinken out of his ear and Johnson out of his ear, and now you got Trump's going, right now this is what you got to do. He's like, oh no, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So
Loud.
that's where it was optimistic about 2 weeks ago when just after Zelensky fucking did have that blow up at fucking at the White House.
Right. Yeah. He was like, I'm
Zalu-
not gonna fucking cooperate. I'm not gonna fucking
Oh yeah, and all your monies. I thought it was a gift. Yeah. Well, the EU was Zaluzhny was spotted entering the EU to have negotiation, to have a chat with them. So that was optimistic, where the EU looked like they might have been pulling their heads out of their asses and going, yeah, you're right. But since then, they've all been like, oh yeah, no worries, we're still supporting Ukraine. And it's like, yeah, with what?
Yeah, I don't know anymore. Like I refuse to feel bad for fucking Ukraine. Specifically, I refuse to feel bad for Zelensky because every fucking time he has been the aggressor.
Yep.
And like at first, I didn't even give a shit about the Ukraine-Russia bullshit going on. Like, yeah, it would have had it had international impacts, and I understood that some international impacts were going to happen, but like I didn't actually like care. Now I actively fucking want to see Ukraine wiped off the face of the fucking planet, if only for no other reason than fucking Zelensky.
Well, they almost got us nuked.
What's that?
They almost got us nuked.
Almost, yeah. If fucking Sleepy Joe stayed in office, the World War III would have happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have any sympathy for them.
Fucking kill them and eat them.
That's what I'm saying. The fucking
I
cook 'em up.
lost all sympathy for them right at the beginning of this iteration when they had to start playing like DCS footage and fucking stuff like that, you know, and then they were lying about the hospitals and like, because like I've seen enough through Live Leak to know like what's like genuine and what's you know fucking white helmet footage. And you know, you get some Sheila walking out of a fucking hospital with a bandage on her head. She supposedly suffered a head wound, but she's wearing this crisp white lab coat with not a scratch, not a mark, not a scratch, with a scrap of dirt, dust, blood, whatever.
Yeah.
Nothing. You're right, darling. Because head wounds bleed profusely.
Oh yeah, I know that from experience. Because that's where all the fucking blood goes.
Mm. Yeah, and not a drop on a fucking lab coat. Okay.
Yeah.
Righto, darling.
I can't tell you how many fucking head wounds I suffered where my fucking scalp has been split open like a fucking pumpkin after Halloween. Fucking restless leg syndrome. Go the fuck away.
See, if you really, really, really needed me sympathy, you wouldn't need to lie about the situation.
Right. Oh, you fucking cunt.
Mm.
So I'm on new meds, and one of the side effects is restless leg syndrome. And it's just a pain in the ass. Like, I'm sitting here, like, fighting off falling asleep midstream here, and my fucking leg jerking around like it's fucking like it's fucking Mardi Gras in
funny.
every fucking nerve ending.
It's funny that bloody part of that fucking sounds like it's a regaling of a fucking good night out in the piss. Trying not to fall asleep midstream here.
Yeah. Last thing I need is Farty drawing fucking magic marker dicks on his laptop to. Oh man, I hate
Not
to
the
do
magic
this.
marker dicks. It's the liquid paper. I got to scrape off it later on.
Yeah. How can you tell a blonde's been using the computer? There's whiteout on the screen. Oh, fuck. I hate to do this, but I think I'm gonna call it here before I get too fucking into falling asleep. We'll pick back up tomorrow sometime. I'll shoot you a link tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then Sunday for sure.
Okay.
But we'll pick back up. I don't want to fall asleep on stream. I don't want to pull a dodge. Rest his soul. I love the dude, but yeah, we're gonna pick this back up before the weekend's over for sure. So we'll see you if not tomorrow, then Sunday. Everybody have a great night. Take care of yourselves.
Boobies.